We've got something great to tell you about. Yes, it's a new tool for teams you cheer for. ESPN's new Sports Misery Index gives long-suffering fans a chance to validate their sorrow. You enter your favorite team, and it's going to give you a scale of 0 to 100 on how much pain you and the team will be suffering. So if you've still got confetti in your hair from last team's title, like the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, you're at a 0. But if you're like me and you root for the New York Jets and are bemoaning the more than 50 years since your team won a championship, you're at a 97. And it's not just limited to football. Fans can enter any major sports team in North America. So here to break it all down for us is Luke Knox. He's the creative director for ESPN Creative Studio. And of course, I have to say, Disney is the parent company of both ABC News and ESPN. Luke, my man, thanks for joining us. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yes. All right. So tell me, what was the goal for this app? How did the idea actually come about?
Yeah, so this it all started from an observation and a question, right? So we noticed a lot of sports fans love to talk about how bad they are. Everybody's got it better than they do, even people who root for winning teams. So the question was, is that actually true? What fan bases is that actually true for? So our goal here was to make a fun, original experience for people to evaluate their pro sports fandom. We wanted something that felt personalized. There's a lot of lists you can find online of the best and worst sports cities, but those aren't personalized to individual fans and their lived experiences. We wanted something that had a unique data formula to it, which in our case was something that was done in-house. No AI in this case, just spreadsheets. And we wanted to show our work a little bit when it came to that. And lastly, we wanted something that was fun and enjoyable that people were compelled to share when they were done.
So, oh no, this is great. I got to ask you, I love this idea. Okay, what is this actual formula for the misery index?
Yeah, so that's really the formula is the secret sauce of what makes this work. It's a mix of factors. It measures things like regular season success and playoff success, which you might expect. We also include success against expectation, meaning a 9-win NFL team. If that 9-win NFL team was expected to win 3 games, you're elated. If your team was projected to win 12 or 13 games, that's not such a great situation, right? So success against expectation was a layer in the formula. We also weighted recent seasons heavier than seasons that happened long ago, just with the thought that if you won a championship 20 years ago, by now that feeling is kind of faded and you're kind of eager for another one. And where the fans come into the formula is selecting their teams and putting their teams in order. That also affects your score. And it's very important, the length of time you've been a fan of each team, right?
Yeah, I got to say, this shirt that I found here, Super Bowl champs, the New York Jets, it's like 55 years old. You know what I'm saying? I want to have an updated one of this, okay? But it's not looking good right now. I got to ask you, which teams or cities are the most miserable?
Oh my gosh. Well, so there's a lot that we found as we dug into the data. The most miserable in terms of cities, there's the tough times in the Midwest, unfortunately. People in Chicago are having some trouble. Cincinnati, Detroit. Detroit is the ultimate factory of misery. When we broke it down by state, the least miserable state was Massachusetts. Boston area teams, no surprise there. That's been the case for a while. Had the lowest misery score. Michigan teams had the highest.
You know what? Being a Jets fan, I'm sick and tired of hearing of Boston and the Pats, okay? They can go through a little lull, all right? I'm fine with
Right.
that.